Good morning, you guys. Welcome to Tuesdays with Tanya. Thank you for your patience. Look, y'all know I'm always trying to fix up so I can look my best for you guys. Listen, I want to say, first of all, to my JCPS kiddos, this is your last day of summer break. We are waiting and preparing to see you tomorrow. We want to see you tomorrow. And so, parents, I know you're excited. We're ready to kick off this 2018-2019 year. So JCPS students, your last day, get prepared because tomorrow you will have to be in school. Yay! Hey, Miss Debbie. Happy retirement. Listen, today we are talking about healthy and fruitful friendships from my book, Relationship Reruns. This is my second book. And I tell you all, I love every book I write, but this one really helped me, and I still refer to it to this day. And I wrote it in 2008. But it's all about all types of relationships, friendships, romantic relationships, business relationships, church relationships. Everything we do revolves around relationships. God created us to relate to one another. He said it was not good for man to be alone. So that's why he created helpmeets. And that's what friends are. They help us get through life. And sometimes we give the label to friends too quickly without them being earned, without them being put through the test of loyalty. And some of the people that we call friends are just associates. And I'm also talking here about the seasons of friends. But today, I want to talk about fruitful friendships. I want to start out with the quote that I did, and this is in episode 13, called The ABCs to Healthy and Fruitful Friendships. It says, life does not always turn out to be your fantasy. That is why you need friendships that are real to get you through it all. And that quote is from, listen, Carrie Bradshaw from Sex and the City, honey. You know, that show was all about friendships. You know, I told you on my wall, my favorite show is Friends. And so friendships help us get through life. And let me tell you something. If you are in a situation, a struggle right now, and your friendships are being tested, or God is trying to reveal to you or show you some things about this connection that really may not be your friends, I don't want you to get stuck in a rerun. This is what all this whole month is about, relationship reruns. Why? Because in television and entertainment, we're getting ready for the fall season. And what they do is show reruns to prepare you for the new season. But God is not a God of reruns. It says in Isaiah 43:18, it says, forget about what happened. Don't keep going over old history. Be alert, be present. I'm about to do something brand new. It's bursting out. Don't you see it? There it is. I'm making a road through the desert, rivers in the badlands. Wild animals will say thank you, the coyotes and the buzzards, because I provided water in the desert. Rivers through the sun-baked earth, drinking water for the people I choose, the people I made especially for myself, a people custom made to praise me. So when you are operating under the system of God, when we go into a new season, he does not want reruns. He says, truly, forget the old history. I'm about to do something brand new. So I want you to remember that. Forget what's happened these last 7 months, these last 7 weeks, these last 7 years. When God sets you in your new season, your due season, that's what I talked about a few days ago, he is wanting to do something brand new. And in order for him to do something brand new, he has to change your whole life. And one of the things he does is helps us to reflect and review on relationships in our life, especially friendships, because friendships help shape us, help mold us, create us into the person we want to be. And that's why I talk about having fruitful friendships. Fruitful friendships. Now, I talk about in here. I just go straight to it. I said, it is clear that friendships tremendously influence your self-perception, because who we hang around is who we become. Serenity and success. Therefore, friends must remember to practice their ABCs in the relationships. What is the A? I talk about 3 A's: authenticity, autonomy, and being apologetic. A true friend has all those. They're authentic. They are genuine. They're not trying to mask and be something they're not. Now, there's something about waiting to reveal and you know, showing trust before you reveal all yourself as your friendship is growing. But you do not lie. You do not tell them that you're somebody you're not. You do not mask yourself. True friends are authentic. And when you're authentic, you can't help but to be authentic. You don't rest well in wearing masks or doing something that is not of you. So authenticity is the key, the first aid to a fruitful friendship. Also, autonomy. What is autonomy? I write in here, it says, autonomy is when you allow friendships to flow throughout the duration of the friendship. Autonomy means being free to have a voice and a choice. Embracing autonomy encourages friends to be their authentic self. Autonomy gives you the freedom to be wrong in the friendship without fear of rejection, judgment, or condemnation. When your friends give you autonomy to have a voice and a choice, that means true friends you don't have to agree with true friends. You can agree to disagree. You can get over hurts, and you can get over them telling you things, and when they tell you the truth, you know they're not judging you because autonomy is present in there. Autonomy is when you have a voice and a choice without your friend rejecting you, cutting you off, or holding grudges. So authenticity, autonomy, and listen, you guys, being apologetic. We are going to have times in every relationship, especially friendships, because we spend the most amount of time with people that we really call friends. We're going to do some things, say some things deliberately, unconsciously, to hurt each other's feelings. And so we have to be humble enough and respect the relationship enough to know that, hey, I need to apologize to my friend. I was wrong. I am sorry. Those are 3 words that some people who are prideful and really don't cherish the relationship choke on. I am sorry. I was wrong. Let us get through this hump. So when you are apologetic, the friendship can develop more trust, a deeper level of trust, and people can respect you more. So what are the A's to being having fruitful friendships? Authenticity, autonomy, and being apologetic. B's, you have to have a sense of belonging, boundaries, and balance. Belonging is the 3rd level of Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I am an Abraham Maslow follower. I learned it in 11th grade in my psychology class. It is the hierarchy of needs that everybody needs. Belonging is on that 3rd level. And the sense of belonging creates emotional trust, security, and a willingness to persevere through the seasons of the relationship that become tense. When you feel like you belong and your friend accepts you for who you are and tries to stretch you to be the best version of yourself and you them, and you have a relationship of authenticity, autonomy, and being apologetic, you have a sense of belonging. You said, my friend accepts me. They want me in their life. When you have a sense of belonging, that means that friend makes time for you. Things may come up, but they do not dismiss you. They take the time to spend time with you because it's very important for them to know you and you to know them. All right, so a sense of belonging. Boundaries. We do not operate in boundaries in this society anymore, and boundaries are very important. You have to tell people, friends, what your boundaries are, what you expect them, what are the limits to what they can do and say to you, and what are the consequences. I think that's going to be a C. It says clear boundaries must be communicated so everyone will understand exactly what constitutes acceptable and non-acceptable friendship behavior. It says, I went to a singles conference in Atlanta in 2006, and I quote Dr. Elder Bernice King, and she said, part of the reason why there is so much conflict in friendships, family and business, and spiritual relationships is because people have not understood how to set boundaries. We have to set boundaries. You have to be so truthful. A lot of us just spend time with people, having fun and talking, but we never tell people what is it we expect. What are our boundaries? What are our expectations? That is developed to deeper relationships. Relationships that go far beyond superficiality. So when you set boundaries, when you respect the boundaries of others, then that is the sign of a fruitful friendship. So belongingness, boundaries, and balance. Lord have mercy, balance. As you grow and mature, life gets in the way. I know when you're younger, teenager, I used to hang out with all my friends all the time. College, hang out with friends all the time. As you grow and mature and start living your life, you can't just spend time hanging out anymore. So you need a friend who understands that. A friend who understands, like, yes, this is balance. We can talk. We don't have to talk every day, but I'm still your friend. We don't have to be in each other's presence every day, but I am still your friend. We do not have to have the same friends. We don't have to have the same mindset. But what? I am still your friend because I've been authentic. I've given us autonomy in the relationship. I'm apologetic. I created an atmosphere of belonging. We've set boundaries. Now it's time for that balance. So A, B, now let's go to C. Fruitful friendships. Communication, communication, communication. Communication is a lot more than just talking. It is listening. It is understanding what the other person received from what you said. And if they misunderstood you, taking the time to flesh that out and talk through it without being resentful, angry, popping off. I used to pop it off all the time. So communication, not only talking, but listening behind the people's words. True friends look at body language. They see the tone. They see what they're saying and how they're saying it. They listen to what is not being said and put all that together, because that is communication. That makes the person, what they say, be more powerful. So you have to communicate, not just talk, but listen. Look at the body language, listen to the tone, and listen to the spirit that is coming out of it. All right. So compassion is the next C. Be compassionate with your friend. Understand that during misfortune, mishaps, and mistakes, that is when a true friend shows up. Do not become MIA. Do not become MIA when somebody's going through something. Or on the flip side, when they're having great success in their life. That's when they want their friends to show up. If you are a true friend, you may not can be there physically, but you can give them a call. You can pray with them when they're going through a milestone in their life, getting a new job, launching a business, doing something great that they've always wanted to do. Be compassionate. Compassion is not just for the bad things that happen, but it's also celebrating the good and celebrating with genuine happiness and joy for them. And if you can't do that, you need to check yourself. Before you wreck yourself, because there's something in you. And then conflict. Resolve the conflict. Conflict to me is just a part of every life. It's nothing bad. It means that we're not on the same page. And in order for us to get on the same page, conflict has to occur so we can know what is being misunderstood by both parties. And when we have conflict, you have to resolve it in a calm way, in a way that is going to bring a resolution, a win-win situation on both sides, and in a way that does not blame one person or bring up old stuff or say, you did this, you did this. You have to come in a spirit of reconciliation when there's conflict, resolution, and then resolve, okay? So conflict is inevitable, and so it's just how you handle it calmly. Know your purpose. Do not go in a spirit of blame. Do not go in a spirit of anger. When you have conflict, it's all saying we're not on the same page. Something wasn't clicking, and now I'm ready to resolve it and move on to the next step. All right. So the ABCs of friendship. A, be authentic. Have autonomy in your relationship. Autonomy is giving each other a voice and a choice to be who they are. And then be apologetic, because I am sorry can help any relationship move forward and past the conflict. B, create an atmosphere of belonging, boundaries, and balance. And then C, communication, compassion, and conflict. These are all the ABCs to a fruitful friendships. When you are developing friendships, when you have true friendships, fruitful means that we are prospering. Friends should give you, like fruit. I love fruit. Fruit is juicy. Fruit is bright. Fruit is healthy for you. And so when I think about fruitful friendships, I think about friends who bring what? Strawberries of success. We're all striving for the success. So friendships, we create an atmosphere that we're pushing. We're creating those strawberries of success for people. Plums of prosperity. Oranges of opportunity. Okay? Bananas of balance. Fruit is healthy, it's juicy, it's bright. That's what friendships should be. Fruitful friendships should create a healthiness in your life. It should be, you should have a juicy approach to life when you're around friends, because they what? They're authentic. They create autonomy, belongingness, compassionate. And then you should have a brightness about you when you're around your friends. If you're around people that you call your friends where you're not juicy for life, you're not have a brightness about life, and you're not having healthy interactions and a healthy time together, you need to reevaluate your definition of friends. Friends are fruitful. There's some ABCs: autonomy, authenticity, apologetic, belongingness, boundaries, balance, communication, compassion, conflict. Fruitful friendships. All right. So relationship reruns. Remember, we're forgetting the old. Isaiah 43:18. God said, forget the old history. I'm about to do something brand new. I know the new season is coming on in entertainment, television, and they show reruns. God is not like TV. He says, forget the old. No more reruns. I'm about to do something new. So get ready for your new and your due season. All right. So next week, we are talking about, I believe, godly gangsters. Oh my goodness. Y'all know I write from a sense of creativity. There are some godly gangsters in the church. And we're going to talk about them. I'm going to give you the signs of them. And it's going to be fun. So that's coming from my book, Relationship Reruns. If you want it, visit TanyaWhite.com or inbox me and I will send you that. Remember my books, Girl, You Can Win, You Can't Quit Now, and Yes, I Am Enough. Thank you all for your support. Hey, TC, it is a classic, isn't it? 2008. And I will see you next week. Have a terrific Tuesday. And remember, JCPS students, we are waiting for you tomorrow. We'll see ya tomorrow. I love you guys. Thank you for your support. And I will see you next time.